not start with your nonsense, man.
There was no nonsense. I did my job.
Hey, yo. All right, man. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Drinks and Discussion podcast. This is episode 50.
Episode 50.
Yeah, we are.
50.
Yeah, we are here, man.
Woo. We grown out here.
Yeah. I'm your host, as always, KvngBak, KvngBak, a.k.a. Dad Hat Poppy, a.k.a. Mandana Sanchez. I'm here with, of course, Miss Vee, who's always here with me most of the time. Sometimes twice on Sunday. Cameraman AJ in the back.
Facts.
And, yeah, I mean, you know, we here, we live, and we getting into shenanigans, I guess, today. It's just us two. It's been a while since it's just been us two.
It has been.
It has been, right?
He be trying to... He don't want me to talk, y'all. That's all he be.
What? What? I can't stop you from talking when there's other people here.
He don't want me
And you
to
be
talk.
making faces over there in the corner like...
He don't want me to talk. That's why he keep bringing other people.
The fucking...
Don't play me, okay? Don't play me.
Oh, man.
Okay?
Hey, look, man. Norris came in here
Ready
first.
with the drink.
Wearing a drink.
Right.
Agua, sir. Agua. All right, man. How was your week? I had an interesting week. You know what? It's parts of my week I can't talk about on the podcast. That's Drake's after discussion.
Oh, no.
I told AJ in pre-production.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't learn.
So I fought a hornet last night. I got stung in the thumb. You can't tell now, but it was really, really swollen. But yeah, so I fought a hornet last night. So I had called maintenance because I saw the hornet's nest outside. And I said, hey, man, you know, make sure y'all get the hornet's nest. So, you know, they come and do their little spray or whatever. You know, you send them, like, if it's anything extra you need them to do. So they came and did the spray. And as the guy was doing the spray, it was a guy that was standing outside. I said, hey, man, make sure you hit that hornet's nest. He was like, yeah, it looks dead. I said, no, it's not. So he, I guess they proceed to spray around the building, too. So I guess they sprayed up there. But I guess that pissed them off. Oh. Whatever they're using wasn't strong enough. So when I opened the door, his hornet came in and he flew up in the thing.
Oh no, he was inside.
Yeah, he was inside.
That's foul.
Yeah, he was. he was inside the little light fixture. So I had to like bang the light fixture. He finally like went on top of the refrigerator, and then I had a towel and I tried to grab him, and I thought I had it. I was like, "Yeah, got you, bitch!" And I seen him little crawl out. And he stung me in my thumb, and he flew towards the hallway, and I swatted him down, and he died. He almost got the best of me.
But what was the... But why the towel?
Well, because the closest thing I could grab. Like,
but you were trying to kill it, right? Because I know you like to save the bugs.
Oh, no. Hornets are dead.
So
Hornets are dead.
Were you trying to save it?
No, hornets are dead. Like, spiders, I'll save. But, you know, the hornet was the one. That spider, I threw him off the balcony.
Okay.
And it was like, you killed him.
How you going to take the spider outside, then throw him off the balcony?
Right, yeah.
He's fine.
He came back, knocked on the door, told you he was good?
Nah.
Hey, bro, can I come back in?
He good now. It's all right.
And the hornet won.
That's what it sounded like to me, because you got stung in the end.
The hornet did not win. I promise you the hornet didn't win.
If you got stung, I don't know.
I mean, I'm fine. I didn't die.
I know you didn't, but I mean, still, he got you.
I'm a ghost.
I'm a ghost.
But yeah, no, that's I mean, yeah. Other than that, my week has been pretty. I mean, my week's been pretty, you know, blah. Work. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, work and the hornet.
That's it.
Yeah. How's your weekend be?
My weekend or my week?
Your week. I misspoke. I'm sorry.
My week. What did I do this week? I don't even know. Like, I feel like at this point days just fly by. Like, I'm just like, I know I did a lot of stuff, but yesterday, I was on a boat with the fam bam.
Okay.
So that was
on a boat.
On a boat.
Boats
and
hoes. Were you singing that on the boat?
As soon as we walked out. Boats and hoes. No, it was like our going away party for my little cousin. She's going to leaving for college next week. So that was our little bon voyage for her. So we was on the boat. It was nice. We was just like chilling on the lake.
What lake did
rented
y'all
out a
go
boat. Falls.
Okay, Falls of the
We
New
was on-
Lake?
No, just Falls Lake.
Falls Lake, okay.
That's by Mineral Springs, right?
News River, Falls Lake.
Oh.
So
Okay. Makes sense.
We was on Falls Lake. I went tubing. My scary can't swim, scared to drown behind.
Did you have a life jacket on?
Yes, of course.
I've been over for you if you didn't. One
I'm
slip,
just making
you wouldn't have a co-host.
So, but I went tubing and it was fun. I was like, YOLO.
YOLO.
Everybody was getting on the tube, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get on it. It was fun. We had a good time just chilling on the boat, eating sandwiches and stuff.
Sandwiches.
We was having, it was good. It was a good time.
Did your who you say your grandmother had a birthday recently, right?
Yeah, last week.
Did she join you guys?
No.
Okay.
No, yesterday it was just the cousins.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
It was fun. I really enjoyed myself. I'm pretty sure there's probably other things I did during the week, but I don't know. By Sunday, I'm already reset for next week, so I don't know.
You already reset for next week?
I'm already reset. So
I mean,
don't
technically Sunday does start the week.
right. So I'm already. I don't know what else happened this week.
Okay. All right. Cameraman, how was your week, man?
It was smooth, bro. Rearranged the house. They got me working from home till March of 2021.
Hey.
Hope they keep me
with
working
remote
from
learning
home.
to it. A 5-year-old, they can't sit still. That's how my week been. My daughter making faces on Zoom. Her teacher. What?
I can
me.
imagine.
Yo, talking about some. I'm like, what are you doing? Sit still.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah,
that's what's up. So, what do we got current going on? It's a lot of stuff current going on.
Oh, there's so many things. So many things are happening. I don't know if it's because everybody in the house that there's just so much going on. Like, it's hard to keep up.
I think the intake of people now, being that we're at home, is like on an all-time high because we have nothing else to do but indulge in celebrity news. Because personally, I'm not in politics anymore. I hate it. I hate politics. I hate it.
Yeah, that's going on too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm happy.
I didn't forget about it, but it's like, whew.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy for the Democratic lineup, but I'm also sad at the same time. Does that make sense? I'm happy there's a black woman in there on the cusp of presidency, but I'm also not happy because of her policies. I don't know. It's like you can't win. You can't have the best of both worlds, you know?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, there's a lot going on with that. First, like I said, I'm going to talk backwards about it. But
Okay.
let's talk about August 31st. Brandy versus Monica. I thought it wasn't gonna happen. But it was so hype.
I want them to play that video where she was sitting with the fucking kitten heel.
I just sent that to my friend. I said we gotta wear these for the
Yo,
for
get
the
out!
battle.
Get out right now! Get out right! I am gonna throw a viewing party at the house for that.
Yo, I just sent it to her.
I'm gonna put it on the screen when I edit this video. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
I just said these the ones. We gotta get these for the show next week. We gotta get these.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna throw a little viewing party for that one. That one should be live.
So hype.
That one should be live.
It's gonna be so hype because they was going back and forth like we ain't gonna do it.
Man,
and
look,
then
you got to.
I caught it like 20 minutes after Monica posted. I was like, yes. This is what we needed.
Yeah.
And then everybody's trying to say that Brandy is the better vocalist. I'm not a singer. I can't sing at all. So, is Brandy the better vocalist? Possibly.
It's a possibility.
She could be. But I don't think her hits are going to top Brandy's hits.
It's a hard one, man. It's a hard one.
I don't think Brandy's hits are going to top Monica's hits.
I think this is going to be like the best verses they have done to date.
Oh, everybody watching.
Yeah,
I think.
I mean, if you're a fan of R&B, I think this is going to be the best verses to date.
Like, everybody was sharing it. It was in everybody's story. It was on everybody.
Oh, I definitely shared it. I shared it twice.
I did too. I was like, Brandy versus Monica. This is important.
Yeah.
This is important. This is for the culture.
Yeah, that's history. That's what we grew up on, man.
So I'm super hyped about it.
Who boy is
Super
mine gonna
hyped.
win?
That is mine.
I don't even know. Like they got to sing that one.
Oh,
like
man.
if they sing it together,
Yeah.
woo, it's gonna be a good time.
Oh my God, that's gonna be a
time.
great time.
It's
That's
gonna be a good
great
time.
Yeah.
But I will say though, like the so Brandy came out with a new album maybe a couple weeks ago, B7.
Okay, yeah.
So I downloaded it because at the moment I was in my Moesha bag, so I was watching
Netflix,
all the
popping them up.
Moesha. Moesha was good.
Yeah, Moesha was good.
Moesha was good. I didn't appreciate it when I was younger. I didn't appreciate it. Now that I watched it again, I was like, I have a whole different appreciation for it. Now, she was a brat. She got on my nerves a couple times. I was like, somebody need pop her in her mouth. But other than that, I was like, I have a whole new appreciation. And it was probably just for the men folk that was coming through. Every man she had was fine. I was like, yes.
Oh,
and again,
my God.
and again.
What's the rapper dude, man? What was his name?
Q.
Yeah.
She had Q. She had Usher. Genuine was trying to talk to her when he was on tour with Q.
Yep.
Tyrese was in there talking to her roommate.
Damn, Tyrese was
I
in
was
there.
like, woo.
Tyrese was in there. That's crazy. I forgot all about that.
I'm so interested.
Wow.
I was so interested. So it was a good time. It was a good time. So he said Frank was trash. Frank was trash. Frank got on my nerves. Frank got on my nerves a lot. But like I said, I just didn't appreciate it. Now I'm watching Living Single. And for me, Living Single isn't doing it for me.
It's not?
It's not, but I think it's because I'm watching them and realizing they're my age. Like in first season, Kyle had his 30th birthday party, and I was like, Kyle turned 30? And I'm like, when I watched this, I thought they were so much older.
I mean, they were so much older when we were
yeah,
watching
but
it.
They were, but I thought, I don't know what I thought, but now that I'm watching it and I'm like, they're my age, I'm like, it don't hit the same. It don't hit the same. But Moesha did it for me though.
Okay.
So yeah, Brandy versus Monica next Monday. Y'all need to watch it just cause.
Living Single trash. Oh, bro, you tripping, man. You tripping, man.
Might be trash. Like.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, everybody's entitled to their own
It
opinion.
didn't hold my attention at all. Like I watched it and I cooked. I went to sleep. I took a nap. I did everything else other than focus on it. It didn't hold my attention. Now Moesha, I was like, what's about to happen?
You glued in,
I was
locked in.
Sitting on the edge of my bed.
Oh
watching.
my God. Okay.
But yeah, Brandy versus Monica. Somebody told me I got Moesha Mitchell. I was like,
Why was her name Moesha Mitchell?
it's like I got Moesha. I was like, I am so done with y'all.
They could have just had her name be Brandy in the show.
They really could have, but Moesha. Moesha.
Eat to the.
Hey. And I played the theme song every time. You know you can skip intros.
Oh my God.
I didn't do that.
You just let it play out, huh?
I let it ride.
Oh my God.
I let it ride. Speaking of Monica, so there's the whole her and Kim Kardashian trying to help out C Murder.
Okay.
So everybody's going in about that, like whether or not she's been helping him the whole time, and whether this is like new, and she's all like, you know, I've been kind of holding him down the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And even he said, he was like, I reached out to her. She brought Kim into it. You know, I'm grateful that they're trying to help me. And I think it became I felt like it was all the arguments that I was seeing. I felt like it was kind of like, is she trying to be with him type deal? But I think she's just trying to help out her friend. Like, that's how I feel. She coming home to Monica. He coming home to Monica. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like she's trying to help out her friend.
Right.
That's kind of how I felt about it. And people were going in on her, and then people was like, you know, there was the whole, then Master P was like speaking out on it, and now some other woman that claims she was talking to C Murder is speaking out on it. And my whole thing, I'm sitting here the whole time, and I'm like, y'all, C Murder on Instagram. Like, is he not in jail?
It's a lot of niggas in jail on Instagram. What you
That's the
mean?
part that was blowing me. I was stuck there.
It's a lot of niggas in jail on Instagram right now.
Y'all have moved all the way.
I guarantee you one of these followers is watching from their cell right now. I guarantee
you. Only got 30 minutes to use that tablet for it. Go off.
I was like the whole time I'm looking and I'm reading everybody going back and forth, and I'm like, wait, C Murder he had an Instagram post. I'm like, are we not talking about him being in jail?
Bro, these
like,
niggas be in C Block just posted out like, yeah.
I'm like, so nobody's gonna talk about this part. We're gonna talk about everything else that's going on, but we're not gonna talk about the fact that he got a whole functioning Instagram.
Yep. That probably replies back and leaves comments. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's the part that got me.
Have you seen that show For Life?
No, I haven't seen it.
All right, well.
He got an Instagram too?
Nah, he probably did. The nigga had a whole cell phone up underneath his seat. Nigga would pull that cell phone out and be in the cut like this. Like, yeah. What about my case though?
But yeah. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, I wish everybody the best with that. But like I said, I was just like, he got a whole Instagram.
That was mind blowing to you, huh?
That was the part that got me.
Okay.
I mean,
It's the Instagram that did it for you.
It's the Instagram that did it for me. It was the Instagram for me. It was the Instagram for me. Like,
I'm done with you.
I can't, man.
I'm so done with her, yo.
That's the part that got me. Okay, I was just like, all right, but whatever. Work on the case.
Yeah. Definitely, man. They trying to alleviate that man from the penal system. Absolutely, do your thing, man. Wish y'all the best of luck moving forward with that.
Absolutely, best of luck. So hot topic of the week.
Oh boy.
Hot topic.
Real hot girl shit.
Hot topic of the week. So Meg finally came out and spoke her piece and said basically what everybody had already assumed.
You've been holding on to that button for a long time.
No, I mean this is like hot take, so you know.
But yeah, so it's like she finally spoke her truth.
Give us what she said for the people who don't know. And give it slow. Give it sentence by sentence.
She said that Torey was indeed the culprit. That he did, shoot her, and that she didn't want to speak on it immediately. But she was trying to protect him. So everybody has said so many different things.
Right.
And I feel like in this situation, it's more so, for lack of better terminology, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because when she wasn't talking, everybody had a problem. Why Meg ain't saying nothing? Meg need to speak on this. She need to say something about this. What's she gonna say? What really happened? We ain't never gonna know what happened. Nobody ain't gonna talk about it. And then she talk about it. Meg out here snitching. She should have been quiet. And I'm like,
man, yeah, they did. They did try to hit her with that.
What? I was like,
they did try to hit her with that.
Did she break
the street code?
I'm like, are these the same people? I'm like, is this you?
Is this
you last week saying she need to say something? Is this you?
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone.
You can't leave it alone. You gonna keep going with it?
Yeah, I probably am gonna keep going with it. I heard what she said, but the thing is, when she was in the hospital, that's when I would have said something while she was in the hospital, because they're not gonna take you to jail when the doctor's saying there's a bullet in your foot. They're gonna keep you in the hospital. I mean, I understand, and then her main concern was, she was like, I was scared. I did not want the police to kill anybody. Understood. Right. Niggas not gonna shoot you in the hospital. If they do, so many witnesses. Like I would want that. I would want that situation to be like, all right, so boom, here's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Instead of whatever. But I mean, she chose her time to speak, and and she wants to do it over social media. That's fine. But I just would have. I would have said something in the hospital. I'd be like, bruh, yeah, I got shot. you know what I'm saying, like in the car, you know what I'm saying, away from the party, you know what I'm saying, and so shot me. But is she required to adhere by the street code and not snitch?
We just had a snitching conversation.
We did.
Number one, for me,
Mm-hmm.
I think as far as her saying anything, she can say it on her time.
Mm-hmm.
So if she chose to say it if she chose to say it at the hospital, if she chose to wait and say it on her Instagram Live,
Right.
whenever she feels comfortable talking about it, or whenever she feels the need to speak out, or when she's ready to say something, that's on her.
Right.
So I'm not going to say, she should have said something at this point, or this would have been a better time to say something. You speak on your own time, especially being a victim of abuse in any sort, or being a victim of any type of violent situation. Speak on your time.
But why did he shoot her in the foot? Like, I'm just trying to fathom why the foot.
I don't know. I mean, I don't have anything for
I
that.
don't know what happened. What really happened to cause this dude to shoot?
Yeah, like I mean, not to justify it.
I just want to know the story.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to know the story. But have you seen his comments on Instagram? They are thrashing him in his comments.
As they should.
They are thrashing him. Like, he's like putting out new music, and his comments like, "Fucking woman shooter." Like, like golly, like they are like dismantling this man.
I mean,
bit
he was
by
wrong.
bit, but he is not fazed by it at all. He has not responded to any comments. He continues to post about his new music. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is not fazed by it at all.
I mean, and I think he's, I don't know. He can speak out when he wants to, just like she spoke out when she wants to. Either way, no matter what the story is, the incident was wrong. The incident that happened was wrong.
Correct.
But as far as her speaking out, like, she's been through a traumatic situation, and for people to still attack her as a victim, then I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and that's my opinion. I just feel like that's wrong.
Yeah.
And so everybody's talking about, it really brought up the topic of protecting black women, because it's like black women are protecting our black men so much, and then it's like, who is protecting us?
No, we're supposed to be protecting y'all.
So it's like there's so many situations where we have to think ahead. We have to, like she's saying, I have to think ahead and understand everything that's going on in the world right now. And no matter how I feel in this moment, I need to think about what things that I might say and what the consequences could be.
Right.
So I need to, no matter what situation I'm currently in, I need to think ahead of what the consequences of anything that I say right now could be on this person. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's something that we, as myself as a black woman, I feel like that's something that we really have to think on. Like, we really have to consider those things all the time. And I'm not going to say that we shouldn't, but I'm going to say, who's thinking like that for us? So that's not, like I said, I'm not going to say that's not what we should be doing. Okay, we trying to protect everybody, but who's going to protect us? We need to feel protected as well. Because at the end of the day, the incident shouldn't have happened.
Right.
The incident shouldn't have happened. But a lot of people, and I know y'all saying y'all just want to know the story because y'all want to know the story, but a lot of people are wanting to know the story because they're like, well, what did she do to provoke him?
Trying to justify it, yeah.
Right. They did the same thing with Chris Brown and Rihanna.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What did she do to provoke him? You know what I'm saying? And it never should be, that should never be the question. The question should be, you want to know the truth in its entirety, but at the end of the day, the dude in the situation is still wrong.
Right.
You should never put hands or bullets on anybody.
Hands or bullets.
Hands out. You gotta say it now. Niggas shoot niggas in the foot. You gotta say it now.
And that brings up a good point, though, because the whole Chris Brown and Rihanna situation, with the whole Rihanna situation, everybody, the whole story was out there, but people were still like, well, what did Rihanna do?
Right.
What did Rihanna do?
Right. As soon as you saw the pictures and it was only them two in the car, you knew that he did it. Like, okay, yeah, bro, I feel like Was he wasn't even canceled for cancel culture wasn't existent.
Nah,
That's
it
what
was
I
non-existent.
I was about to get into
started
that.
like this year. Bro.
Yeah, but
I was
look,
about to get into
but
that.
his PR for this shit is so crazy because you don't think about it anymore.
Right.
When you see Chris Brown, you don't think about it anymore.
They accepted him right off the bat. Like not right off the bat, but it took not too long. But Chris Brown was back at it.
Yeah.
I think a lot of women were mad at the situation, but I think everybody just brushed it off.
Mm-hmm.
I really think everybody brushed it off.
Agreed.
And if everybody wasn't in the house right now, and if all the cancel culture wasn't out there,
Yeah.
I feel like the same thing would happen with Torey.
Mm.
I'm not saying that's
I don't
right.
know,
I'm
man.
saying with the whole Chris Brown thing, we still should be, holding him accountable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, they not.
They're
that's
not.
The thing. He forgave her. That's over. That's old news.
Yeah. They'll sweep it up under the rug. Yeah.
So, I mean, at the time, yeah, there was like uproar about it. Like Adrian was just saying that you dropped his Sprite commercial. Like there was an uproar about it, but it didn't. It was like on to the next.
Mm-hmm.
It was like on to the next thing.
Yeah, I think it lasted all of a month. I mean, that's how long the story. Yeah, that's how long the story took to come out.
It was longer than that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe I wasn't following that closely then, because I just remember it was like a month, and then he dropped the album, and everybody was on. I was like, but didn't he just? Well, all right. Like maybe I missed something, you know.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like it wasn't. Everybody didn't have, I guess we didn't have the time, or everybody wasn't in everybody's business, or everybody wasn't able to talk about stuff as much as we are now.
Yeah.
But
because now it's totally different. Like these artists and going live on their Instagram. First of all, I think it's the sickest shit in America to, be a celebrity and want people to be indulged in your life like that. Like that's some narcissistic shit. That's some sick ass shit. But I don't fault people for doing it. If that's you, that's you. But I just, I don't know. I think it's fucking weird. I'm old school. I think it's fucking weird.
I think to be involved in anybody's life, but yeah. I think now celebrities, they have that following, they kind of it's like they want to be personable, but it's like you can't because everybody wants to attack you all the time.
Right.
One mistake, you messed up.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, like outside of this situation, you could just do something small. Say the wrong word, slip up, everybody attack you. And now everybody gonna attack you everywhere.
Right.
There's no escaping it. But you allow that shit to come into your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what a lot of people have been talking about, just protecting black women. And so I just kind of wanted to kind of speak on that, just like I said, as a black woman, just being like, different things that I've seen or different situations that maybe I haven't necessarily felt protected by the black man. Like one example, we were, my ex and I and some of his peoples, like we were out and about, and this was a long time ago. But there was a situation where this guy and this girl were in the parking lot arguing. Mm-hmm. And he put his hands on her.
Oh, wow. And
so my ex's cousins or whatever was like, nah, leave it alone. Let them deal with them. That's them. And like, I'm thinking like, so y'all just gonna let that slide?
Right.
And he's like, well, that's not our business. And I understand that's not your business, but just for me, because I have been in abusive relationships, for me, it made me feel like, if you would have saw that happening to me, what would you do?
And we back.
All right. So, as I was saying, looking at that situation, and like I said, being in abusive relationships prior to that, just thinking like if somebody could help, or if somebody could say something, especially at that point, especially somebody outside of the scope, because in that situation, like I don't know, what you tell, but like I said, as black women protecting black men, we're not saying that. We're not telling our friends what's going on, or we're not telling, we're not putting on display what's happening.
Right.
So for a stranger to be like, I ain't gonna help you, like, what kind of tone does that set for anybody? So, I mean, I understand staying out of other people's business. But even in smaller situations, in situations of girls being uncomfortable, like being hit on. Like everybody's like, oh, they expect it to happen all the time. Like somebody today, even on Twitter, I was seeing that a girl was like, these guys are always in my DMs on some craziness. And people were trying to...
Dropping dick pics?
No, I mean, not even just that. But like one guy had like reached out to her and said something about like, oh, I jack off to your pics.
Wow. Whoa.
And so everybody was like, everybody's like, oh, guys are crazy. Guys are da-da-da. I'm like, no.
That's
like,
a form of abuse.
That's not okay. Like, none of that is okay. None of that is okay. Like, people were like, oh, that's funny. No, that's not okay.
How is that funny? Like, what about that is comical? That's strange.
Not okay. So I'm just
would you feel comfortable with that?
If a girl hit me with that, like, yo, what the fuck is
No,
this?
what if a dude hit you with that? I jack off to your pictures, bro.
Me?
Yes, you.
Bro, no fighting words, bro. Like, hold up, cuz.
But I mean, like, at any point, like, that's not okay. And just any time that a woman is uncomfortable, like, now, I will say I have been in situations, like, at a club or something, and a guy keeps trying to, like, hit on me, and I'm trying to get away from him, and another guy's come up and been like, I see what's going on. I'm not trying to talk to you or anything. I'm just going to, I'm just coming over here to kind of, like,
the situation.
To, like, kind of get him to go away or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's the protection I'm talking about. Like, not just that, but I mean something that simple, just to let us know, like, hey, we see you.
We got you.
Right.
We see you. We got your back.
Yeah, and that's important. I mean, probably the most iconic thing that we could think of in black cinema is Players Club, where Shorty Diamond was going home, and the creeper dude is like, "Why don't you let me in?" Like, it's got to be a point where somebody would have intervened. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody should have been looking out for her and been like, yo, like, nah, bro, chill out. You know what I'm saying? She good,
Yeah, I mean, it's just that, just seeing women in your circle, and I understand, guys hit on girls and girls hit on guys, and, sometimes they're super thirsty. But if you're in a situation where a woman feels uncomfortable, like, that's a good time to step up as a man.
Right.
That's a good time to protect her. That's a good time to say something. Mm-hmm. That's a good time to speak on it.
I agree.
And or when a woman is coming out and saying, "Hey, these things happen to me," to not brush her off or to not make her feel like, you must have did something. You must have done something to invoke that. You must have. What did you do?
Right.
Like, to make it feel like we are the cause of that type of situation.
Your actions.
Yeah, make it feel like we did something to allow that. I mean, to have that happen to us. We put ourselves in that situation.
Right. And it should never. You should, as black women, should never feel that way.
Yeah, and to not be able to speak out on anything. To not be like, even the situation right now, the Trey Songz situation.
Okay.
So with Trey.
Yeah. I didn't hear what happened.
Okay, so as far as the Trey Songz situation, it was there was a girl, I can't think of her name right now, but she came out and was saying that he wanted some foul things sexually, or no, not. Let me back that up. He wanted some different things sexually that she wasn't here for, really. And that he continued to push those things on her. But the thing is, Keke Palmer had came out a while back and said that Trey Songz had made her feel uncomfortable. And people kind of were like,
about that.
And people kind of were like, whatever, Trey wouldn't do that.
It's Trey.
But then when this girl comes out, they're like, oh, Trey, we can't believe you would do that. And everybody's like, you remember when Keke was trying to tell y'all, and y'all
what kind
was
of foul things it was doing? Though? What was?
Yeah,
what he wanted to do?
I think he just liked some different things sexually. I'm not judging anybody's sexual desires, but she just wasn't on the same page.
Okay, so they weren't on the same accord with it.
Yeah, he wanted some things that were a little kinky that she just wasn't into.
He still was trying to
he was still trying to make her, still trying to have her participate in those things that she didn't want to participate in.
No bueno.
So it's just like even in the whole Gabrielle Union situation where she came out against the whole network.
Yeah. Okay, I was about to say who messing with Gabby?
She came out against the whole network, and everybody was kind of like, "Oh, mad black woman." And now the network is kind of like it's
pull that fucking card.
It's being disbanded,
that,
and everybody's like, "Well, Gabby told y'all." And it's like, why when we speak out, we got to be angry black women? Like, why can't it just be like, hey, this is how we felt about a situation, and we want to tell somebody so y'all can do something about it.
Right.
And then y'all don't want to do nothing about it, and then y'all want to look at us like, oh, you need to be quiet. You don't just accept it. It ain't that bad.
Right.
It's not as bad as you making it. You just mad or you bitter or, something like that. You trying to get back at somebody. And it's not just in those larger scale situations. Like we're talking about the black women not being protected. It's also a lot of black women not standing together.
That's
true. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but
no, but you know what? But that's an issue that gets overlooked so much. So I've been in situations, and it makes me uncomfortable. So I've been in situations where I might be hanging out with my homegirls, and they got a friend that they invited. They will talk shit about this girl until the girl shows up, and then they're the best of friends. And I'm just like, how do you maintain a friendship with somebody who does shit like that? Like, how?
That's corny.
That's trash. Like, if it was niggas, we'd be fighting, bro. Like, like, bro, what the fuck?
I see that too, and I see the two-face. I see that part. I see that point. But also, what I'm saying is, and that if something happens to that person, like, you still need to back them up.
Right.
Like, you just still need to back them up. Like, I feel like a lot of times that there are times when black women go against each other because sometimes for clout.
Yeah.
Sometimes just to be like, I'm gonna go against the grain, or I'm gonna go against her so I can be on the side of this person because this person is more important. So there's just so many levels of protecting the black woman, being unified. And I think as far as being unified, I feel like there's so much diversion amongst us as black people. Absolutely. Like there's so much tension and division that nobody really wants to speak about.
Yeah.
Like, even when, everybody was protesting Black Lives Matter, and then people had to start adding in all Black Lives Matter. Because it's like we were talking about, all the black men or even black women that were being shot by police or, being victims of police brutality. And then there was stuff that was happening with a lot of black trans people that people didn't want to talk about because they weren't,
It's like they try to sugarcoat it with, oh well, let us win this one and then we'll fight for you next. Like, no, it's humanity as a fucking whole. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand like the hatred that people have. Like, this shit is mind boggling to me.
It was so much because when I heard Black Lives Matter, I assumed all Black Lives Matter.
Right.
So I was like, why do we have another hashtag that's saying all Black Lives Matter? So now I'm like,
it's like
I'm
the
like,
divide between dark skin and
happening?
Light skin people. Like, it's
all light skin lives matter. Like this.
But like back in the day, like, like the light skinned niggas
too.
used to work in the house and the dark skinned niggas who was working in the field was envious. You know what I'm saying?
There's so much division from that has been taught to us by
our oppressors.
Yeah.
Colonizers.
Yep. was trying to think of a good.
You was over there trying to make it PG-13.
Yeah, right.
Like,
colonizers.
Slave
I'll say it
masters.
real quick, colonizers.
The niggas with the boat.
I was like, just been so much, but there's just so much tension and division between us, and I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, the black woman ends up being at the bottom.
Yeah. Adrian said it earlier,
yeah,
right?
She's at the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
Because
And it's terrible.
no matter how much tension or division or anything, that's still the last person they worried about. That's
Right.
still the last concern.
And it's just, I don't know, it's just crazy that it's like that. And I don't know, man. I just want to, you know, I mean, you wanted to change so badly. Like, we wanted to change so badly,
Mm-hmm.
and it's, you know, I don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough.
It's definitely.
It's like when we take one step forward, we're always taking 5 steps back because it's like, well, what about this? Like, fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't we just progressively move forward and just make the world a better place? Like, why do we have to have hatred?
It's like there's so much that we still need to come together on. I mean, there's not enough time in this podcast, but so today we're just
we're just scratching the
advocating
surface.
for the
this
black
is the
woman.
iceberg.
But
Yeah, look. Don't let me and V just be on here by ourselves because we start getting on our civil justice bag and shit. You know.
But I mean, it's important. It's important, and like I said, that was the hot topic of the week. That's what everybody. That was everybody's main focus and concern because she did come out about it, and we just have to protect each other.
Absolutely. So,
We really
fellas, this is what I charge y'all with, man. No matter what the situation is, man. If you see your black sister out there, if she needs your help, man, don't turn the other cheek, man. Go out there and help her however you can. Whether it's intervening yourself or alerting the authorities to intervene. However you got to do it. Whatever the situation calls for that you think is in your best interest, but don't just ignore the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's first of all, they already starting to pick us off like flies, and then on top of that, we can't be killing each other, man. So you definitely gotta reach out and do something. That's all I got.
But I mean that's what's important. So that was just my take on things, just because everybody kind of went at her, and I feel like as already being a victim of a situation, let's not attack the victim. Like let's not go at it. Somebody who was trying to keep and protect. She was trying to keep her mouth shut, but everybody kept coming for her, and
Right.
she was like, everybody's like, oh, I don't believe that's what happened. I don't believe you. If you got shot, then how can you do this? If you got shot, then how can you do that? Number one, we are resilient.
Yeah, y'all are.
We are resilient.
Yeah,
so we're gonna do what we gotta do.
Facts.
So I don't think anybody's saying, oh, well, you shouldn't be doing this. She's still gonna live her life.
Mm-hmm.
She's still gonna live her life. So she just got fed up with the whole situation, and she's like, now I gotta speak on it. Because now y'all trying to say I'm lying, or now y'all trying to say, like, because I'm out here and I'm still doing what I got to do, that nothing really happened to me, like that I'm not fazed about it. And you can't make assumptions like that. Like, I don't know why everybody is so bent on living somebody else's life.
Right, like that. I don't know. That's that weird shit, man.
Worry about yourself.
I can't get with it, yo.
Worry about yourself.
I can't get with it. I be
Worry about yourself.
too concerned about what's going on with me and mine,
Right.
man.
Right. You gotta worry about you, because at the end of the day, like, there's no telling if we'll ever get the whole story. I don't need it.
Right.
I don't need it. I don't care to have the whole story.
Yeah.
I don't care to have any of it. All I know is she was shot, and I don't think there's any reason other than, if somebody
Defending yourself.
right.
If she was walking
As in
away and you get shot in
self-defense.
the back of the foot walking away, yeah, that's retarded, man.
So for me, all the rest of it's a non-factor.
They said Remy would have shot
A
back.
non-motherfucking factor.
So I'm just like, whatever. But I mean, just protect, uplift. Do it. We really need to do what we can for everybody, but especially for Black women because we are carrying we're carrying all of it.
What's that post I made the other day?
You make a lot of posts.
I do make a lot of posts, but it was about black women will change America or something to that nature.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, and that's facts. That's facts because let me see how I'm gonna word this without getting bashed. Niggas, y'all fucking up. Oh, yo, you stayed for that one. You stayed for that one.
I was like, I don't know what he's saying. But then I was like, oh, I'm here for that.
Yeah, nah, niggas, we fucking up, man. We fucking up. Yeah, we fucking up
Talk
big
to your
time.
people.
I mean, I'm trying to.
Talk to your people. Are they listening, though? Can they hear you?
It's not all of y'all, but it's a lot of y'all.
The majority of the ones who have, any kind of influence, you know what I'm saying? Y'all fucking up because y'all not using it properly. You know what I'm saying? You can have all these round table discussions. I don't know, man. I got a Malcolm X mindset because I'd be like, yo, bro, let's just go ahead and fucking take over shit. You know what I'm saying? Like who's gonna stop us if we all work together?
Right.
But then again, you gotta think of the casualties that could evade from it. Then I get on my Martin Luther King shit. I'd be like, well, we do need to have these talks and whatever, but these talks ain't getting us for so far, Just go take over the motherfucker.
Facts.
AK strap.
Oh.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I don't know. I might sit back again.
But nah, fellas, we gotta step up, man. Make sure our Black queens are taken care of, man. You know what I'm saying? And hold ourselves accountable, man. Because if you see somebody ignoring the signs or ignoring our Black sisters when they're clearly asking for help, you know what I'm saying? Check that nigga. Be like, bro, fuck, man, come on, let's make something happen. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly. Because I mean, like I said, I've been in those situations before, and that's a scary situation. That's not something that you necessarily want to reach out to somebody and say something about. Mm-hmm. So, in that time, if somebody does see it and somebody can say something, I mean, like I said, even if it's smaller things like just being in the club or being around guys that are just, like, not taking no for an answer. Like, I feel like... And I feel like, guys, y'all need to check yourselves, too, because there should never be a time that I feel like I have to give you my number, even if I don't want to. Right. Just because I don't know what the consequences of me not giving it is.
Yeah, and that's fucking wild.
Because niggas have started to calling you all kind of stuff, yo. That's the messed up part. Like when niggas
the
get
verbal
denied.
abuse is wild, man.
Yeah.
Like, I personally never done that, but I've seen it happen. Like, the times that I used to go to the club every weekend when I used to take photos, and it was like, the reaction was just so, the dude came up and he was, you would have thought he was the sweetest guy in the world. And when she said, oh, I got a boyfriend, or I'm not interested, all right, you mop head ass bitch, like, God, like, bro, you just went from 0 to 100 really quick.
It'd be like that shit
like,
crazy,
like, bro, it's a sea of women out here. Just because she said no, bro,
just turn around.
Like, all right.
Turn around and look up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all you gotta do is look up.
All you gotta do is look up.
But yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, so check yourself, check your boys.
Yeah, definitely.
Check your boys. Because it should be okay to say, to say I got a boyfriend, or to say I'm not interested, or to say I don't want to give you my number. Mm-hmm. Like, that should be okay. Absolutely. That should not cause a scene. That should not cause an issue that we now need to be afraid for.
Right.
Yeah, now I need somebody to walk me to my car because dude was in there acting crazy because I told him no. And that shouldn't be how it goes.
Yeah, it shouldn't. So
that's my
do better, niggas. Do better, fellas. I can't shouldn't say niggas. Do better, fellas. Fellas, let's do better. Let's do better by our Black queens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we out here fighting for y'all.
Yep. They sure are.
So, that's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
All right, well, I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got nothing else. AJ, you good?
I'm good, man. I'm here for all of that. You see, I'm quiet this week.
Yeah, right.
I'm quiet this week, man.
All right, for sure, man. See, this is what happens when it's just us two and we have no liquor. Oh, buddy, you get the good stuff.
You get the good stuff. This is just discussions.
Yeah.
Discussions.
But yeah, man. But yeah, this definitely needed to be talked about. Everybody, hearts and minds clear?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Everybody.
I do. Hearts and minds clear on that, on the subject. I do just want to thank all of our viewers, thank all of our followers, thank all the people that are liking and sharing. Because, like we said, we are at episode 50, so that means in 2 weeks we'll be at episode 52.
And we got a surprise for y'all next week. We got a surprise next week.
50. So make sure y'all tune in for episode 51 because there is a big surprise, and y'all need to be here for that.
52. We got another surprise during 52.
52. I just want to say, because everybody don't get it. 52 weeks equals a year. So
you gotta break it down for niggas.
I mean, sometimes I don't want to assume. I don't want to assume. So we've been at this for almost a year. So like I said, I just want to say thank y'all, and I want to say definitely tune in these next 2 weeks because we got it for you. We bringing the heat.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Oh man.
This is gonna be fun.
If y'all thought last week was wild, next week is going to be crazy. We going to have liquor all day. So already know V is possibly going to get drunk, right? Right. My goal is to get V drunk, right?
Y'all know how it is when I'm drunk, though.
Yes, that's what we need, yo. That's what we need.
Yo.
So, yeah, we're going to try to get V drunk.
Duplin drunk.
Oh, my God. Like, I wish I could tell y'all. Like I've been sitting there, and every time I open my Instagram, I just look at the message like, yes, I did that. I made that happen. But yeah, we definitely gonna.
We got some good stuff coming for y'all. So
sure,
like I said,
sure.
we just want to thank y'all for holding us down and ask that you continue to do so.
Yeah, man. Tell your family and friends about it, man. Like anybody who you know who you talk about podcasts with, who's thinking about listening to a podcast, like refer them to us. If they hate it, they hate it. If they love it, they love it. Regardless, we still get that listen. So, it's very, very important, man. If you got Apple Podcasts, make sure you go and write a review. Because that's how, what I'm saying, we can get to the bag. That helps us get to the bag. Help me get to the bag.
V, we love when you get twisted.
Wait, no, we don't.
Oh man, Nora's been talking. This shit ain't even scroll down.
We love when V get twisted.
Yeah, man, when she get twisted,
she go, yo.
Yeah, she do go. She do. She be on another level.
Well, we got to get a name for that. You got drunk man rant.
Yeah.
You got to get V. You got to have. You got.
Oh man, yeah. We got to get you some nicknames, V.
I had nicknames. You didn't like them. You said it was too long.
It was too long.
So don't worry about me. I'm V.
All right,
that's gonna be lit.
All right.
You drunk.
Oh gracious.
Oh Lord.
It's gonna be a fun time. But
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
I said, just please tune in next week and the week after. Definitely tune in all the time.
Yeah, but definitely the next 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks, yes.
We got some stuff for you.
All right, well, all hearts and minds are clear. We're getting ready to get up out of here. Make sure you follow me, KvngBak, KvngBak, on all social media platforms. Make sure you follow Drinks and Discussion Podcast on Facebook and YouTube, D&D Pod on Instagram, D&D Pod _ on Twitter, and I think New Wave Lil. Make sure you follow cameraman New Wave Lil on
IG
on Instagram. And I think that's all for us to. Yeah, I'm gonna let you say yours.
Oh, you gonna let me talk? You can follow me at Miss Vee _DND, and that is on both Twitter and Instagram. And I be tweeting y'all. I really do.
She do, man.
Look,
I thought I was bad on Facebook. She bad on Twitter. She bad on Twitter. I don't know who be pissing her off, but I'll be like, damn, wish that nigga would bring her something to eat. She over there hangry.
I do be hangry.
I don't say nothing. I don't even like her retweet it. I just be like, she hangry. All right, man. Let us get out of here, man. We holler at y'all next week. Peace.